So we're gonna clear some zones today. Looking forward to it. Doing the wetlands first. I've got a chest guide pulled up for this one. Mostly because I don't want to sit around looking for these stupid couple chests here for like the next 30 minutes. I'd rather just get it done. Plus, I don't want to waste your time. So we'll clear these out, chat about some life, potentially move on to like a main quest. We'll see how that goes. But mostly I'm just trying to get these zones 100% complete. Okay, so let's combo. Let's get rid of them. Kill this nerd, you know? You. Okay, that was not gonna work, was it? Yeah, that guy's almost staggered. If only I could finish the job. There we go. Okay, right. So the first...
The other griffins, you decided what to do with them, right?
Yeah, they'll go back to Efka and Antoine. Learn to be wardens again.
Right. Oh, that's great. But just to be sure, you didn't find an extra one, did you?
But Laura, you can't have a griffin.
I didn't say anything.
You don't have to.
I feel like her and I are on the same page. That's exactly what I thought. Yeah, so the first chest, Lyrium chest, apparently is over here. Rather, technically, it's the second Lyrium chest. I'm gonna go grab this one. And I'm gonna go check out the final two chests that we've got. This unlocks after doing main story, which we did a bit ago, so we'll just get it anyways. I picked that up. I have no idea what that was. It didn't give me anything. Item found. Stillness. Minus 50% ranged attack damage, but plus 300% weapon weak point damage. Huh. That is really interesting. Okay, so you lose normal ranged attack damage, but you gain weapon weak point damage. I'm gonna try that. So if you hit a weak point, like a headshot, then you do insane damage. And with our current bow, that is... So, but basically, the way you do the math... Well, actually, I think technically the way the math is done...
Looks like we're doing this.
...is a little different than how I'm going to do it. But it's... Let's take our ranged attack damage. Okay, let's do this the right way. Ranged attack damage, let's say it's 100. Okay. Then we reduce it by half, so now it's 50. Okay. And then 300% of 50. So, but only if we hit weak points. So it like doubles down on that idea. That is really interesting. Huh. I'm curious to see how that goes. All right, I'm going to look up on the guide these other two chests real quick. All right, obviously, it's right there. I should probably just be looking at the map for those little things. Ain't got time for that, though. You know, nobody got time for that. But it is, where was it? It was just down off to my right. Oh, this was that like little like ravine area that we haven't been able to get into, right? A baddie up there? Are you fighting? What are you doing, Davrin? Where are you going, buddy? No idea. Oh yeah, look at this. Just go right in. What are these little things? Interesting. Azure bow +9. Lots of stagger. I would be happy to use that if this wasn't so good. You know what I mean? See, weak point damage is greatly increased. Does the 300% increase based on this, or is it the 300% first and then this, or is it additive or multiplicative? I think that's a better answer or question. Interesting. Oh, hello there. Yeah, not sure about that. Did roughly the same amount of weak point damage that I was doing before, I believe. Can I change in combat? Will it let me? No. So I did like 4K there. We'd say like average of 4K. I think that's fair. Totally whiffed on that. Yeah, wow. When you don't hit the weak point, it ain't good. You know, that's very bad. I'm gonna blast these poppers over here. Yeah, I don't know. I think I just used my other helm. Even with an enchant, I don't know if it's worth it. I feel like something's not adding up there with the amount of damage. And now I don't remember what the heck I was doing. Companion cooldowns reduced by 50% when they perform a detonation. I mean, that's pretty good. What was I using before? Was it another red one? I mean, I had that one. This is the one I was just using. Gain enhanced damage on impact, first attack, and then encounter. That's pretty good. Was that the one I was using? Oh my goodness. I just want to scroll down. Why is it like auto-equipping things? Gain health, ultimate, momentum on takedown. That's pretty good. And then this one was companion cooldowns reduced by 50% when they perform a detonation. That's also pretty good. We'll just go with that. I think it works better for us at the moment. We could just like assassinate dudes. All right, so that chest is now gone. I'm betting that it's somewhere down over here for the next one. But again, I will take a look. Nope, last one is down over here. You know what? But considering there are 18 chests and I have to check a map on which ones are the ones I'm missing, I'm quite happy with my speed on that. It took maybe 20 seconds each time. Oh, can I not get into this? Where's this supposed to be? Oh, it's the chest is off over here. I've gone totally the wrong direction. That is fine. I have to go this way. Oh, I see it now. Okay, cool. Wait, how the heck do I get up there? Maybe I have to go up and around this way? That's probably right. That looks correct. Yeah, here we go. Oh, no. Just slash that. So we can... Oh, do I have to tab this? Or shoot the other one? There we go. And then we can tab this back up. Pop up this. And done. Good. Okay. And then how do I get through this? Break it? Yep, okay. Easy peasy. Happy with that. Cool. Let's pick this up and be done with it. Not even gonna look at the helm. I know it's, well, maybe I should look. Yeah, that's not what I want. I'm gonna grab that loot in front of me before we quick travel, but yeah, now we're 18, 2 of 2, 2 of 2, and 2 of 2. We are done with the Wetlands. So check that one off of our list. That just leaves us with a couple left. Honestly, pretty happy about that. So this one is done. Ravane, done. Halls of Valor, technically done, right? It only had the one thing though. Treviso, that is definitely one we need to do. Through the Shadows, definitely one we need to do, so we can go finish Arlethan. Docktown, definitely need to do that. Both Treviso and Docktown have our main stories there. We get the Harding quest. We've got the Lantern quest. Ooh, that one's gonna be fun. I think I could just head over here to Arlethan. Maybe do Through the Shadows? That might take a while though. That's going to be a long quest. I think I hold off on that one for the next episode. Maybe I go do Harding's quest real quick. We're just kind of like cherry pick things today. Feeling really good about our progress in the game, but I do want to finish it. So I got to be kind of strategic with how I sort out these episodes.
Veilguard should be around here somewhere.
Harding wishes to nurture her connection with the people of
I hope so
Kalshrok.
too, but the Kalshrok dwarves are tough.
I'd like to see Kalshrok. Do you think Veilguard would take me? Should I ask him? Would that be rude?
Only if you ask rudely.
They're wary of outsiders, but I could learn so much about the dwarves. About myself.
Maybe once things have settled down a bit.
Oh, I am knee deep. This looks very similar to where we were for the Inquisitor, but this is not where we're at, I don't think. I mean, we did go through an Illuvian. But I don't think we're at that part
You got it.
of the continent to begin with. It's cool though. Though, I don't know. You know, I was kind of happy with the snow physics. But I'm gonna be honest, I think Inquisition did better. It was fairly okay. You know what game looks incredible? Oh my goodness, I gotta talk about this. So I just put up a video, an impressions video, yesterday. And it was all about Claire Obscure Expedition 33. That game is incredible.
Veilguard told me about this place. The mountain is rich with lyrium, and the dwarves built this outpost to trade with Tevinter. As long as a dwarf stayed within the fort's walls, it would be as though they hadn't left the stone. They could keep their caste, name, and status.
Right. Traditional dwarves are particular about avoiding the surface.
The Kalsharak don't care about those rules, but Orzammar does.
Honestly, I really regret not being a little bit more on the pulse with that game. And I think many people do. But in particular, I would have loved to have done a playthrough. To have finished up Veilguard, I don't know, in February. That would have been nice. I just need to get this game done. I feel like the series is overstaying its welcome on the channel, so we're just trying to get through it. But man, I really wish I could have done a series on Expedition 33.
Feel different now.
It's too late now.
You're right. Something's different. Maybe it's because the expression of the Titan's pain that looked like me doesn't live here anymore.
I can't believe that made perfect sense.
Yeah, actually, it does make good sense. Open all that up. Just get all these little bits and bobs. Yeah, Expedition 33 may go watch my video on it if you haven't seen it, but it may very well be my game of the year if Hades 2 doesn't launch this year. And that's saying something because we're about to get a bunch of Switch 2 releases that are going to be great, like Mario Kart. And I feel like I just can't stop talking about this game. It is so good. It's so pretty. It's so well written. The game design is a masterclass. It's so good.
Out of our way.
And maybe I just like it because I'm a huge Super Mario
This
RPG
entire
fan.
mountain, a Titan.
It's been still for so long. I can't tell where it begins and ends. It's big, though. They all were.
This place is gorgeous. And you might think to yourself, like, what do you mean? This is Super Mario RPG. Like, how does that have to do with Expedition 33? Look, just trust me. They take a lot of the same ideas for game design. 20% bleed damage, 20% damage versus bleeding enemies, 25% bleed duration, 1 maximum bleeding stacks. All of that is great if you're running a bleed build. But we're not. Why is that not working? Oh, I gotta talk to her first.
Those rocks I can move were all parts of the Titans once. Once I knew, I couldn't forget it. Now I sense them all the time, whether they're dead or just sleeping. The story of their fall is the story of our birth. It's why we don't dream, why we're resistant to lyrium, and the reason we feel the earth in our guts.
Really pretty here. I like really like that statue thing in the mountain. Whether it used to be bigger and it's just kind of fallen over, or it's just dug into the mountain. I don't know. It's cool though. Reminds me a lot of shale.
We sold lyrium to the Tevinter Imperium. Titan blood, our blood, traded for gold. So they could use it for magic. The elves stole lyrium from the Titans to make themselves bodies. And eons later, we gave it to a new generation of mages. All on our own. It's sad, isn't it?
It is. The desolation of Kalsharak. To save Orzammar, High King Threestone sealed off the deep roads, abandoned Kalsharak, and left us to the Darkspawn. In declaring us lost, he forced us to find ourselves. I like this. A lot of good dwarf lore here. I'd like look at the rest of these, or is it all just part of the same mural?
They mined lyrium here too. Isn't that a little ghoulish? Lyrium is the blood of our ancestors. Maybe ancestors isn't the right word. We were part of them. We were them. I don't know the right word.
Okay. I guess it is a little ghoulish when you think about it. I have a feeling we're not going to have any combat encounters here. What? There's people here.
There he is. Veilguard.
Good. We are all here. I wanted you to meet my sister, Dura. She is a steward of Kalsharok's memories. A historian.
We have heard of your gifts. We wanted to meet you. To learn from you.
From me?
About the Titans. About our past.
You came here to meet me. To talk to me?
Now's when you show off. No, are you surprised?
Hey, I'd want to meet you too if I heard all the stories.
I've learned so much, but I know there's still more to discover. I could tell you what I've learned, but maybe it's better if I show you. Hear the song of the stone. You children of Titans.
This is the eternal hymn.
The prayer and the proclamation.
Isa Tunal.
I felt it. I felt the Titans.
I opened my heart to all of you, but I could hold it only for a moment.
But there was an eternity in that moment. Thank you.
No. Thank you. Being here with you. With all of you. I finally understand. We will carry the Titans in our hearts, but it is no longer their time. It is ours.
That's cool. Helps an expert scout forge a new path. Song from the stone. Cool. I can dig it. The Eternal Hymn. Harding met with Veilguard of Kalsharok and his sister Dura at the ancient outpost of Isana Nagat. There, atop the mountain, the three children of the stone shared a moment and remembered those that came before. We got letters of inquiry, increased healing. Harding's abilities also apply bleeding. Harding deals 50% damage versus bleeding enemies. Yeah, sure, let's just give her that. Because the increased healing is kind of nice. It is what it is, but like it could be better. But, you know, not going to complain about it. All right, we got some nerds to talk to. We're going to go talk to Tash, and then we're going to go talk to Davrin. Maybe I've gotten enough keepsakes at this point to upgrade the caretaker. I doubt it. We were pretty far off still. But I have picked up a lot in the last few episodes, so maybe. Let's check them out. We're getting there. About 450 remaining. We're getting there. All right, where was Tash? Oh, she was in there. Of course she was. I should have just taken that first. Also, I have a feeling Davrin wants to follow up on his quest that we just finished in the previous episode.
Have you ever tracked down someone you didn't want to find?
Sure.
But if you didn't want to, why did you do it? What made it feel okay?
It didn't, but it was the move I had to make.
How did you know?
Look, I wish I had an easy answer, but I don't.
Right. Sometimes things are just bad in every way.
That's interesting. So basically Belle is coming to grips with the fact that she's got to find her brother and deal with him. Interesting. That was kind of a cool little interaction. It's just random.
I got word from a Ravani seer. She found a spirit who could translate the tablet. I'm supposed to meet her on the beach.
You need company?
Maybe. Yeah. Just let me know when you're free.
Cool. Quest acquired. Words of Fire. So that's a follow-up to her quest then. That'll finish that one off. Turn to Ravane via the crossroads or fast travel. That's kind of annoying because I felt like we were done with Ravane. Maybe we go finish that one off after talking to Davrin. These are all just kind of like the cleanup quests because we are essentially in the last couple stages of the game. Technically it's 2 chapters, but they are short little boys. Minus the main quest.
Maybe tomorrow. Swimming? Don't push your luck. You're still learning how to fly.
You two have come a long way since we met.
Yeah, and he's still just a cub.
Wait till he's a teenager.
It's all about emotion with his son. What makes him happy, what makes him sad, or afraid. He's pure that way. No hiding anything. He likes you, you know it. He doesn't like you, he won't hold back.
What about me?
He's taking a shine.
Yeah?
Listen, I wanted to thank you. Without your help, the Griffins would have gone extinct all over again. You stepped up. They have a home because of you.
They'll grow with the Wardens.
The Griffins have always belonged with the Wardens. Evka will give them a home and a purpose again. And I bet Hassan's brothers and sisters will agree.
He says as long as there are clear skies to roam, warm sun to nap, and bellyfuls of food, they'll be happy.
The Griffin's word is good enough for me.
Till Tosh teaches him how to swear.
That might actually be fun. See you around.
All right, let's go take care of her quest then. Yeah, nothing else here. Easy peasy. Gotta head this way though, which is kind of annoying. Not gonna lie. I do wish that we could just be done with it, and not have to do anything else for Tosh. Like I don't mind doing side quests, but like it did feel like we were done. So this is probably just gonna be like Harding's thing, just quick, get it over with, and then maybe go do Arlethin. I feel like Arlethin is the correct choice before we go do the other two. Just get that one cleared. Her armor is cool. That's the other thing with Expedition 33. Everybody just is wearing the most incredible gear. They all have style. I love it. It's very French, but in a really good way.
Avatosh, the air has been running from the storm all afternoon. You came just in time for it. There are others here as well, up the beach.
Yeah, it's okay. We came to meet them.
Ravani with one of their seers. They asked how I was. They asked if I would like to come with them and teach about the weather.
The air is running away?
What did you mean the air is running away from the storm?
We think of air as being nothing, but if you have felt a driving wind, you know it has weight. On a calm, sunny day, the air rests on you like a warm, thick blanket. When a storm is coming, the air pushes on you less. We say that it is afraid, running from the storm.
You can feel the difference in the air.
Some of us use tools to measure it. Some of us can feel it in old aches, or the way your body knows the sun is rising.
Do you want to go?
Do you want to take them up on their offer?
I did not want to be around people after I fled the Antam. I did not know the world outside the Qun. But the Ravani have been kind. It will not be the same, but I think it will be all right. And I think staying here would make me sad, now that Shathan is gone.
Yeah.
Your mother's horn. You wear it as jewelry, like the Ravani do.
Yeah. Ravani wear their stories.
She would like it.
She'd be so pissed.
She would. But she would be proud of you.
Hey, before we go, I brought food. It's probably not as good as she makes it.
Thank you, Evatosh. I will eat the fruit. Be safe. Do not stay out too long in the storm.
Right. Let's go see what the damn tablet says.
You okay?
You alright?
Just ready to get it over with. The seer said she had to give the translation in person.
That's a little odd.
Yep. Come on.
Are we having to travel there? Yeah, okay. That's fine.
Did the seer at least give you a hint of what the tablet said?
Nope.
And she wouldn't say why we had to meet in person instead of just...
Sorry. No food today. Next time.
Oh, that's right, when we
Get all
fed the
soggy
birds.
anyway.
I don't need that stuff. Just gonna leave it down there.
This is good. Simple.
Wet.
You're the one who keeps throwing rocks. Come on. No sense putting it off.
Interesting. So I feel like the game often tries to have these little character moments. Like what we just did with
Your seer?
Nobody else around here dumb enough to wait in the rain?
like what we just did with Harding. And it reminds me a lot of playing like The Last of Us. But yeah, I feel like we're about 50-50 on whether they hit or not, which is fine. Actually, I think that's a fairly good ratio for just like random chatter.
Shaitan, you come with questions and dragon blood in your veins.
Rowan, didn't realize it was gonna be you. So, you can read the tablet?
In my dreams, I found a spirit that knows the old language. The spirit respects the Qun, because this tablet is important to Qunari history. It is willing to help.
Because you convinced Tash to embrace the Ravani, they have sought out a Ravani spirit seer. Okay, yeah. I feel like the choices could have been a little bit more dramatic. Like, really? That's what it did? It's interesting, isn't it? Yeah, I'm a little disappointed by that. I feel like they could have had a greater impact on the game, but they played it safe. But as I said before, it's a miracle this game even got out.
Karash said that you offered to take him along. He'll be alright?
Karash saw many things that no one should have to see. We could help him grow to become whole again.
And he'll teach your sailors to predict storms.
Do you truly think Rivain, a country full of sailors, has none who understands the weather?
Then why?
He follows the Qun. People who follow the Qun need to feel useful.
You are your mother's child.
The spirit respects the Qun. How does that work?
Spirits watch our world from the Fade. Some watch Tevinter, others Rivain, and others Parvalen. What spirits watch, they reflect. Those who watch Qunari grow to respect the Qun.
But Qunari are afraid of spirits.
It is complicated. In Rivain, we allow spirits to possess us. Under the Qun, such a thing is forbidden. This spirit respects the Qun, so it will not possess me fully. It will speak to me, but not through me.
That's a fine line to walk.
Yes, it is.
That is kind of interesting, isn't it?
Rowan, you know us. We could have met at the hills or by the Alluvion. Why do this here?
The spirit has watched Tosh. It knows that this is where they come for matters of the soul.
What do you mean? This is just where I come to feed birds and practice fire breathing.
And why do you come here specifically for that?
I don't know. I like to listen to the waves crash. It's noisy, but also not. Makes it easier to think.
That is why we are here.
We are grateful for your help and for the spirits.
The spirit has watched the Qunari for many ages. It knows the old tongue. It will give you what you seek. You brought the tablet?
I thought you already had a copy.
We destroyed it.
Why?
The spirit says that the words held therein must never be written. Only words of fire may carry the message safely.
But why?
Bring your fire to the tablet, Tosh. We will show you. By dragon flame come these words. Trust no tale not hidden by the fire. When the great foe struck, we embraced the blood of dragons. Champions blessed with fire protected us and saw the unseen. We escaped to distant shores, but found no peace. Disease will lay us low. If more of us flee across the ocean, it means our people fail. Prepare then for the devouring storm.
What does all that Vashadan mean?
It means, cousin, that the power you wield is no accident. It means our people fought against an ancient enemy. And it means the Qunari fled that same enemy to come here.
But what does that mean now?
Only the spirits can say.
What matters is you? Maybe?
Whatever else the tablet says, it means that the ancient Qunari thought people like you were important, Tosh.
So this is what my mother died to give me. More work? This is Vashadan.
Sorry, Rowan. They're taking this hard.
As a seer, I am a vessel through which spirits share their wisdom. That wisdom is not always a comfort. Please go to them, Rook. They need your voice more than mine right now.
Interesting.
All right, where'd they go?
Where did... I guess up here. Okay. Up and across. You,
Tosh.
burning some fire over there? Okay. Can I go up that way? No. I have to go down and around. That's a scary sound.
After all this, if I break my neck climbing up here in the rain, had to find the highest place around here.
Hey, don't be angry.
Hey, Tosh.
All that work. All the ancient Qunari crap that she died for. And what's the secret? More work? More responsibility? She can't just leave me with this. She can't just... leave me.
It's okay to miss her.
You're allowed to feel sad that she's gone.
I already cried about her once. I should be done.
I don't think that's how it works.
Like, do you
I
know how it
wish.
works? You act like you haven't lost anyone.
We're talking about you.
The Qunari thought I was a mistake. The Dragon King thought I was a weapon. Shaitan was the only one who believed in me. How did they forget everything the tablet said? How did they lose so much?
Who cares what they think?
With all due respect, screw the Qunari. Do you care what they think?
Nope.
Neither did your mother. That's why she left. She knew they'd lost the truth. The first bit of the tablet. Don't trust anything except what's written in the fire. Stories change. Eventually people forget what they used to mean. Your mother knew that. The Qunari have forgotten so much. They won't be ready for whatever's next, whether it's the devouring storm or something else.
But Ravain will. We've got a lot of Qunari who don't follow the Qun. And we can get more.
From where?
From the Antam. They already broke away from the Qun. They respect strength. Maybe we can kill the bad ones, and bring the rest in. Show them how to live outside the Qun. Like my mother did. I can do that for you. Tom.
Because Tash embraced being Ravani, some former Anton will join the Lords of Fortune. Interesting. I really like her outfit, by the way. It's awesome. Little dragon helped a dragon hunter find the meaning of what burns inside them. The ancient Qunari tablet translation proved that Adari, like Tosh, is not a mistake, but were created specifically to fight an ancient threat known as the Devouring Storm. While Tosh still mourns, they know their mother was right about Tosh not having a higher purpose, and Tosh will honor that calling as best they can. Boom. Done. That felt pretty good. So now we're completely done on that front. We're completely done over there. We finished the wetlands. I feel like we're cruising. Next up is to do Arlithin, get Belle's quest done, and yeah, go collect all the chests and collectibles here.